please feel free to ask questions.
Wish we should have also called a television guy here in the panel. Maybe then the debate would have been heated up.
They're all busy fighting.
Okay, the question is, a lot of us in the panel also spoke about the inputs like efficiency, metrics changing, what we should do. How open, this question is more to Punita, how open are we to do a joint study, like an attribution modeling? Because if I call a television guy, he'll say everything good in the medium which works. If I call a digital guy, everything good that works. And each medium has its benefits, right? And what I've seen is whenever we go to saying digital can measure as the last click, but last click or the last search happens because of multiple triggers that has happened already, and therefore it's a expression at the end. Now, how open are we to do attribution modeling which can really showcase the benefit of this whole path to purchase?
Okay. I think anytime, Ajit, because I think that's something that Google wants to do globally and does globally. In fact, the cross-media study I was talking to you about Sunsilk is exactly that. Because while Google initiated it, I don't think we biased it or influenced it at all. Unilever worked with Millward Brown, and it was an independent survey that was done, and we are planning to do a lot of those in the market. So anytime, I think it's a great thought, and yes, anytime.
Hi, this is Tushar here. This is to both the marketers, Satyaki and Harpreet. Typically, a media planning starting point is target audience definition. And most of the marketers today also follow the mass media way of defining target than the multimedia screen type of definition. So starting point typically is SEC-AB, 15 to 44 and stuff like that. And by definition, it doesn't induce multimedia thinking. So is there any way a marketer thinking to different way to define target audience rather than a SEC ABC language?
Should I go for it? Yeah. So I think that's quite a historic way of looking at it, right? I think right now we've already evolved. And I think when we actually now putting down a target definition, you start putting down stuff in terms of psychographic definition. Yeah, you're clearly calling out what's in, what's out. You're calling out in terms of what the person's passionate about, what the person's not passionate about. And that's precisely for this reason, so that you can start chasing a consumer, yeah, or a viewer, the right touch points. And I agree with you completely. I think my view would be that every media planning team should really push the client back to say, what's your sharp definition of your TG? What's your bullseye TG? Because there is something which is called, media TG, and there's a consumption TG, right? So you could go wide, yeah, where you want, but let's be clear who you're chasing. And I think once you're sure about that, I think you're right. You'll be able to get us the right answer. So very clearly, I don't think this is a one-way street. Yeah, this is going to be a mutual working relationship where we actually respect each other's views and then go for it. Yeah, because I think it's about garbage in, garbage out, right? If we really don't tell you who to chase, you can't come and tell me what's the best way of reaching out to that person. And then unfair on me to expect you to give me a fine, targeted plan, yeah? So that's my view on this one.
The only thing to add here is that you have to ask that what is the bullseye TG. Average marketer may still say, SCAB, blah, 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 etc. They're telling that to you because you're not buying digital for a client like me. When the digital agency is sitting, they're actually asking 15 questions. So when you answer those 15 questions, the TG becomes sharper, etc., etc. The same questions you can ask, and you can go for a wider media audience, exactly like said, that if this is the core, I'll have to go for that. But it can be defined, and people are ready to define it today, I think.
Thanks. You didn't ask me the question, but I'm proposing a future on this. Is that maybe next time we'll define the TG by telephone numbers and names as we go along. Or maybe a tag number. So, that's really it's all about micro-targeting. You're going to find that right guy, so you're not wasting money on somebody who's not interested in that product or can't afford it.
The Sunsilk study you spoke about, correct? Why is it an exception and not a norm in the market? To say when you're talking about digital spends growing like this, and you want market to grow, then don't you think this should be a practice rather than an exception?
I agree with you totally. I think it was a start we made. I mean, I think everyone starts somewhere. So we started with the Unilever study. I think in the course of 2013-14, you will find a lot of these studies happening, and some of them are going to be with Group M in terms of the conversation we are currently having with Group M on your clients. The next thing also we are trying to do is that most of the clients have regular ad tracks, which is the television tracks that happen, either weekly, monthly, or quarterly, depending on the category. We are actually having conversations with Millward Brown and with AC Nielsen and stuff like that to figure out if we can actually add a digital layer to it, okay, so that it actually becomes a regular track and you don't have to do it as a one-off. So, yeah.
To just build up on that, what's your good name?
Jignesh.
Jignesh, I think it starts with you, yeah, and the Mindshare team. I can tell you no client's ever going to back off, huh? So if someone really walks up to me and says, listen, I think this is where I'm putting my bet on. I think this is something which can really work for your portfolio, right? Would you like to experiment and test? And I can tell you, you'll get the money. So I think it starts from you. So I'm saying as much as you're looking at, the...
Actually, my answer was not actually looking at her and asking. It's basically an industry question, not as to her to answer the question.
Sure.
Just an industry question. I'm saying it's a money which we are betting on, correct? It's a dynamic consumer journey,
Sure.
a dynamic media environment. So don't we need to keep it a track on a daily basis rather than just being a syndicate survey or a research done for a particular client, which can be dated in a quarterly basis as well?
Sure. But
That was my question.
But I think you need to start somewhere is what I would say. Yeah, otherwise you'll keep waiting for the end destination.
When it comes to digital, I have one confusion and one question. One is digital as in what? Desktop or mobile? Is a question. And another which a confusion with me is if we talk about India as a market, I read that India ranks 5th in terms of smartphone users, of which 50% are below 25 years of age. So while targeting to the audience who are above 40 years of age and mostly on a rural part who don't use digital, will be the traditional medium will play a main role apart from TV, or how will digital help?
Okay. The first thing is digital is desktop, mobile, tablets, anything that you can think of. I also do not know for DTH whether that too can become digital at some point of time. Your television screens can also become digital at some point of time. So I think, so basically yes, it includes desktop and mobile. The second thing is that if you, out of the 150 million digital users that are there in the country, I think about 26 million of them would be 15 to 34 SEC AB. All the rest is non-15 to 34 SEC AB. So there is a huge audience that exists outside just what you call the core TG that most of our brands chase. The next thing is out of the 150 million, and Ajit, and Akhil can correct me if I'm wrong, I think about 30% is rural and about 70% is urban. And within urban itself, it's a 50-50 split between class 1 and above and class 1 and below. So there is enough audiences everywhere, but the penetration of digital obviously will be different depending on as you go down the town class, it will be lower. And therefore, we're not saying replace TV with digital. It's just that you may want to add on digital to what you're doing on TV, depending upon the target audience and markets that you're chasing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. Is there a question? Anish? Okay.
I want to ask about this, maybe speaking about engagement, we're speaking about involving with the audience on a single person. How open do you think is the consumer, that one person, to engage with a brand? How welcoming is it today for a brand to, without overtly stating its purpose, managing to get that consumer to induce or to purchase or to try the brand?
Yeah, at the first level, it's about creating that engagement with him. So, you've got to find people with the common, at a very basic level, the common interest group. I mean, why are they getting together in order to have a conversation? And if they're getting together, if there's a similar interest group and you're helping these people to have a conversation in the context of your brand, I think that's really where you get a chance to to invoke content. So it's not about creating content for these people necessarily. Of course, that's a starting point. It gives consumers a certain, it's a starting point for where they need to go. But at the end of the day, there are, if you just look at people on social media platforms, in their own way, they are creators, they are broadcasters, there are bloggers. There are so many people interested in wanting to be famous on social media platforms. These are all people for brands to engage with and use their services. And they, in my opinion, and as we found out, they're all very, very happy to participate. And I think just like human nature, just like Indian Idol or any reality show, they're in there for the money, they're in there for the fame, they're in there for popularity, they're in there for the freebies. So there are lots of reasons why they will happily participate with a brand and create content or help fuel conversation with a community, within a community. Is that correct? Did I answer what you wanted to know?
Okay, thank you very much. Apurva, do the closing.
So thank you so much for making the time. This has been 60 minutes really well spent for all of us. And on behalf of Group M, we'd like to give you a small token of our appreciation. Srini, if you can. So it's a digital playbook, and hope you enjoy the read. Thank you, everyone. Beer, breezers, and snacks are waiting for you at the cafeteria, so please move. And before that, Pranjay would want to show the thing that he's finally printed.
It's printed an iPhone case that fits, that push fits on your iPhone, and it's I can show it to you. Thanks. I wish.
Chinese can manage that.
Yeah.